Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a collective makeup haul. I actually purchased some of this stuff and then my mom went through and cleansed her vanity. So a lot of these products have actually come from my mom, and some of them are new that she just realized weren't really for her, and then others she's used a couple of times, but again she realized they weren't for her. So she never takes back the makeup that she purchases. She always saves it and gives it to either me or my sister. So this happens about 2 to 3 times a year. We will just, me and my sister will go over to my parents' house and help her clean out her vanity. So it's a lot of fun. And I'm really glad that she does it this way because the products don't go to waste and me and my sister will end up using them. So as I move through the makeup haul, I will tell you which few products that I actually purchased myself and that I got, and then I will, pretty much the rest is from her. So I'm going to be doing a ton of swatches today, and this video is probably going to be fairly long, so grab some tea, coffee, or wine wherever you're at in the day, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of the things that I did purchase myself is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette, and this one is in the shade Jewel Pop. For those of you who watch my Wishlist Wednesday video, this was on one of those videos. So I was really excited because I found this at my Ulta when I just went in there to kind of just look around. I wasn't really in the mood to shop for anything per se, but I just wanted to be surrounded by my happy place. So for some reason, my Ulta and Target and just anywhere that carries e.l.f. around me does not have the Jewel Pop eyeshadow palette. They have the other Mad for Matte eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f., but it was like crazy because they only had 2 left of this one at my Ulta, and one of them had been opened and the packaging was all upset, so I decided to grab the other one. But I will show you exactly what is on the inside. So over here we have a pretty nice mirror, and then these are all of the shadows. So when I swatched these for the first time, I was like really impressed with them. I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches now, but they are very buttery and creamy, and they seem to so far blend out pretty well on my hand. So that is just a very back and forth light swatch of some of the different eyeshadows. There isn't a ton of kickback whenever I actually went in and swatched them, but brushes always provide a lot more kickback than like fingers do. So I'm excited about this. I feel like it has some colors in here that I don't have like the actual color. So this powder blue is really beautiful. I also am a huge fan of greens, and it's always nice to add another one to my collection. And then we have some warm tone neutrals over here. So I like having a collection to where all of the colors work together. I could definitely create so many different looks with this eyeshadow palette, and I love, as I've mentioned multiple times, especially recently, when they add a vanilla shade in here for me specifically, I love to have that for my like inner corner as well as for my brow bone. So I'm really excited about this eyeshadow palette. Everyone I've talked to and all the reviews online have said that it blends out really well on the eyes too, so it's not just on the fingers. So I'm excited about that. And also it has some really nice browns in here. So we kind of have like this pukey camel brown, and then this shade right here is actually a very cool tone brown, and then we have kind of a chocolate plum brown, and we also have a black. So I feel like this is a versatile palette in the sense that we have everyday shades over here, and then for pops of color, like even if you're a little bit nervous about trying an entirely colorful eye look, you could wear a very brown neutral eye, and then you could pop in one of these colors on your lower lash line, and it just gives you a little bit of something extra for the spring and the summertime. So that is one that I actually invested and purchased myself. So next up, that's actually like my old skincare. I don't know how that got in here. But next up we have a product that I just mentioned in my latest Wishlist Wednesday. My mom actually went out and got it for me, which was so sweet. Thank you, Mom. But this is the Pacifica Gym Serum Radiant Drops. So this is what the packaging looks like. And I'm actually going to open this up and see what it looks like on the skin, because my idea is to put this on underneath of foundation for a little bit more of that radiant glow. And I feel like this could also be worn like just as part of your skincare routine, but we'll see how it goes. I need tweezers for this because it's not working with me very well. I feel like the packaging on these sometimes is just such a pain in the butt to get undone. It's annoying. Okay, so it comes in like the little dropper, and I just want to put some on the back of my hand to see kind of what it looks like. All right, so it definitely has some reflection in there. Oh yeah. All right, so a little bit goes a very, very long way, but this is what it looks like. So whenever it hits the light like that, it reflects beautifully. I'm really excited about this. I'm curious to see how I'm going to like to work it best, whether or not that's going to be applying it directly to the skin before I go in with foundation, or if it's going to be more of like mixing it in with my foundation. That way I could just give like a little more luminosity. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to play around with it and see kind of what method works best. All right, sticking with Pacifica, we also have the Natural Minerals Crystal Blur Illuminizing Foundation. Oh, this is a foundation? What? All right, well, I'm about that life. So this is what the packaging looks like. Again, very fun, by Pacifica. We have some like crystals down here. It's really cute and pretty. Curious to see if this is even gonna match me. I didn't know that they had this kind of foundation. That's really interesting. I thought that this was like a luminizer whenever she first gave it to me. So I love foundations. Ooh, this is nice. This gives good coverage. All right, so this is the foundation right here. And as you can see, like my hands are pretty veiny over here. It covers up really well. And actually, that looks like it's gonna match me. So I might be going out with my aunt tonight, who is in town from New Jersey. So if I do my makeup before, I'll film like a get ready with me or a makeup tutorial, and I'll use that foundation because that's awesome. Is it? Yeah, it's illuminating. So it is going to give you hopefully a dewy glow. That's awesome. Ooh, I'm excited. All right. Again, we have another Pacifica product, which I'm super stoked about. This is the All Light Multi-Mineral BB Cream All-in-One Bare Skin Tint. So this is the packaging. I actually tried this when I was at her house, and it literally is just a BB cream. So it feels like a moisturizer on the skin. And my approach with BB creams is to do my normal skincare routine, including my moisturizer, and then I will apply this like a BB cream over top of my moisturizer. So this for me would not replace like the moisturizer part of my skincare routine, but it is very luminous and it's very wet. So I'm curious to see how it's going to sit. I feel like I would love this underneath my Tarte BB face powder right here. So I don't know if this is something that I would wear by itself or if I would wear underneath. It does say that it can be an illuminating primer. So we'll see. I'm going to play around with it and figure out exactly how I like to wear it. It also just might be one of those products that if I'm not wanting to have a like heavy face, I could just throw that on with some mascara, concealer, and pretty much be ready to go. Sorry, I just literally got freaking foundation all over myself. Oh my god. I am a hot mess today, y'all. Okay, so we have a ton of lip stuff to get through here, but I'm going to try to keep with the face. So we also have the Becca Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. My mom is so funny because she's like, I don't understand why concealer and powder get so creasy underneath my eyes. And I told her, I was like, probably because you're using a concealer that gets creasy underneath your eyes. So she was just not having it and decided to give this powder to me. And it is a very like white powder, if y'all can see that. But whenever I swatched it on my hand, I'll just go ahead and swatch it for y'all. We're swatching already, so might as well. It is very luminous. Looking at it, it actually has some flecks of, not glitter, it's right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it does have kind of flecks of reflect in it. That made no sense at all. You guys know what I'm trying to say though, right? So I'm excited about this. I know that I have not been super impressed by a lot of the loose powders that I have in my collection right now. I do like the Ofra one, but it's not like a ride or die product for me. So I'm excited about that. I'll be using it in upcoming tutorials. Hopefully it does better than some other things that are in my collection. So next up we have the IT Cosmetics Confidence in Your Glow. What is this? It is the Healthy Flush Blushing Bronzer. Okay. Well, this is what the packaging looks like. It's actually really pretty, and this is raised up. So you just pull it up, and we have a nice mirror over here, and then we have the product. So this actually reminds me of the Urban Decay Flushed, like Skin Flush or something like that, to where it had a row of highlight, blush and bronzer. So it's kind of the same concept, but this is really beautiful. I love the look of this. I think it's gorgeous, and I like how it's not separated in each pan, because sometimes it's nice to be able to swirl like the blush and the bronzer together to give yourself that really beautiful sun-kissed glow. And then also the same thing with the highlight shade and the blush. So I'm going to swatch all of them so we can kind of see. Ooh, that's nice. All right. And I will say that my swatches on everything from here on out may not be 110% because I am using makeup remover wipes on my hands, so I'm not like washing in between. But these are the swatches. So we have the highlight right here, which is really nice actually. It's a beautiful subtle highlight. It's not anything that's going to be bam on your face. And then this blush I'm all about. It's kind of like a rosy, little bit of a terracotta undertone. And then this bronzer, I die. Like, that is literally my favorite kind of shade. It is a very warm bronzer for sure. So we'll have to see if I can wear that at this point, or if I'm going to have to wait until I'm a little bit more tan. But I still think this is super cute. And my mom was just like, I already love my own bronzer. I don't know why I got another one. She's so weird. Okay, so next up we have the Magnificent Lipstick Rouge à Lèvres in the shade Brulee by Stila. So I believe that this was also in one of my Wishlist Wednesday videos. The new Stila lipsticks. These are so pretty. The packaging is amazing. We have the pale gold, and then we have like a ribbon metallic gold that goes around here. Oh, the shade is so beautiful too. I swatched it in the car the other night, last night actually. So it definitely is a matte formula, but this is the color right here. That is literally just going back and forth like 2-3 times. It's very opaque and pigmented, and on the hand it feels creamy. It doesn't feel like a lipstick that's going to be chalky, which I love whenever matte lipsticks feel good on the lips, because then it's like, okay, I can actually wear this for a long period of time and it's not gonna freak me out. All right, next up we have another product that has been on my Wishlist Wednesday. I feel like this was on a Wishlist Wednesday. wasn't it? I don't know. Either way, it is a product that I have talked about. So this is the Marvelous Mauves Dose of Color. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It was just the little brush moving it around, but it is an eyeshadow palette. So this is what the palette looks like. It is so beautiful. And I've heard really amazing things about this. My mom said that she just doesn't use these kind of colors very often. So I was like, well, I will. And just dipping into them, y'all, these are some freaking creamy eyeshadows. So these are the swatches of them right here. You can see even the pale eyeshadow is pretty opaque and they're not patchy at all. They're very, very pigmented. I'm so excited about this. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And the packaging is dope. Like it's this really reflective mauve shade. So freaking pretty. All right, I'm really, really excited about that one. All right, now, once I get all of this gunk off of my hand and off my fingers, we can move on. All right, so we have, what do I want to do next? We have two different mascaras and they're both from Pacifica. One of them kind of freaks me out because I'm like, what? I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know how I feel about it, but this is the Natural Beauty Dream Big Mascara. So this is the packaging. It's really cute and pretty, typical Pacifica, very whimsical. And then this is the wand. I know y'all are gonna come at me about this, but it is a synthetic wand and I have complained so many times about synthetic wands here on my channel, but this is what it looks like. So for me, looking at it, the formula looks like something I would really enjoy because it doesn't look super wet. You can definitely see the product on the wand. And my mom said that when she tried it, she liked it, but she just has, I don't know, like an obsession with one of these other mascaras. So anyways, this is the crazy part. So you guys see that, right? The wand is super long. And then down here we have a little twister. So watch it. It makes the wand shorter and it makes the bristles a lot closer together. So that's what it looks like. And then now we are extending it and it gets super, super long. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm really curious. I feel like the longer one I would like a lot better on my lower lashes because I prefer those to be more spread out and kind of spidery. And then I would want my upper lashes probably with the shorter part because I like more volume and texture on my upper lashes. So that is that. Next up we have the Pacifica Aquarian Gaze Water Resistant Long Lash Mineral Mascara. Whew, that is a mouthful. Again, we have another synthetic wand, but this one is chubby in the middle part and then it kind of tapers down along right here. So I'm excited to see how I like these formulas and these wands. I will say it's been a hot minute since I have used rubber wands. So I'm kind of nervous. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe all of the rubber ones I had tried in the past were just not the greatest, and hopefully I will love these. So we'll stay tuned. All right, I feel like I want to keep all of the lip products together, so I'm just gonna go through everything else first. Okay, so this is kind of random, but my mom has an IT Cosmetics foundation brush, and she like made a purchase with IT Cosmetics. That's her favorite makeup brand, and she ended up getting this airbrush blurring foundation number 101 brush for free. So it was like a gift with purchase, and it's a full brush. Like that is definitely a full brush. I've never owned a brush from IT Cosmetics, but honey, I do now, and I'm excited because this is a heavy duty brush. You can tell luxury from not luxury. Like it just feels heavy. You can definitely tell that the bristles are really into the ferrule. I think that's what this piece is called right here. I'm not completely sure on that, but anyways, you can tell in that it's super, super soft as well. So I'm excited. I will be using this next time I do my foundation to see how it goes. I feel like It would also work well for cream bronzer to get like in this area and up here. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm pumped about that. Super excited. All right, moving on. We also have this eyeshadow quad from Urban Decay. So it just has, I feel like this is super old school that they've had it around forever, but it's just the tin that comes with 4 different eyeshadows. We have a huge mirror over here, and then you can put 4 of the eyeshadows. So these are the 4 that we have. And I have a few Urban Decay eyeshadows, but I don't use them a ton. Not for any reason in particular. I just kind of get stuck in my rut, I guess. You guys know I'm always talking about my rut. Honestly, I need to use a better excuse. But I'm just going to swatch these for you really quick because they are really nice swatch-wise. So this is what they look like. They are very metallic and have a beautiful sheen to them. So I'm excited to put these all over the lid. These are not the kind of eyeshadows that I would put in my inner crease. In my crease. So these are definitely more like all over lid shades for me, but I'm excited because I don't have a ton of like variety in the brands that I use for eyeshadows. So I feel like I want to start using my Urban Decay eyeshadows more because I do. I have, I think, 2 others. Let me see. Yeah, I have 2 others over here. One is in the shade Bust, and then we also have Uncut. So they are pretty good. I just don't use them on camera a lot. Not for any particular reason. I just don't. So I'm excited about this. And these are like, in case you're wondering, super difficult to get out of this container once you put them in. So I don't want to injure them. So I'm not going to take them out. But I will whenever I'm in a better place and I can concentrate on them more. So I will list the names of them down below in case you like the swatches on my hand. And then that way you'll be able to see. Next up, we have a NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Blue Jeans, which is really, really pretty. I've never seen a blue, if it'll focus, like this before. It kind of reminds me of the Galaxy. It's just so freaking beautiful. I didn't even swatch it when I was at my mom's house. But if you were looking for metallic eyeshadows that are affordable for like 1 or 2, that's actually really nice. It's not as opaque as I was thinking, but I feel like it would be buildable. Let's give it another shot. Okay, it's not quite as buildable, but I still feel like it's a really pretty and unique blue. So we'll see. I'm excited about it, but I do know that I have several of the NYX Prismatic eyeshadows and they are bomb. Like, they have some green ones that are honestly out of this world. So in case you're wondering, they are very good. Next up, we have an eyeshadow by ColourPop. This is in the shade Lace. So it's kind of like a bluish royal purple. It's really, really pretty. So it's purple in the pan. It's not really, it's showing up a lot more blue on camera. That's weird, but in person, it looks super purple with reflex of blue. So the swatch, ooh, okay, this might, it's not feeling quite as soft as ColourPop eyeshadows normally feel. All right, as I add more layers to it, it's really nice and pretty, but I feel like it kind of dried out a little bit. So that might be a bit of a concern, but building it up, it works really, really nicely. I'm excited about this. So anytime I get eyeshadows added to my collection, I'm not mad about it because that is probably my favorite product to use to bring out my creativity. Okay, last 2 eyeshadows in the haul are both by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't think I have any single eyeshadows from them, but I'll probably just throw these into my Z palettes that I already have. This one is in the shade Love Letter. I'm just throwing it on the ground. This is beautiful, you guys, and this is definitely up my alley. So this is what it looks like. It is a gorgeous velvet matte. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be velvety, but it's kind of like a crayon. Oh yes, honey. This is gonna go so well with my Modern Renaissance palette. That is so beautiful. That is literally just like one swipe down my hand. Oh my gosh, I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, next up we have Sangria, which is really similar to that, except it's not a shimmer, but it's not a matte either. I'll show you guys. You know those eyeshadows that are like in between a shimmer? I feel like there's metallic, shimmer, somewhere in between, which is what this one is, and then there's matte. So I'm not exactly sure how to categorize this eyeshadow. It'll freaking focus. Come on, there we go. Do you guys see how it has some reflex of glitter in there? So it's not shimmery. I don't know, maybe we'll see with the swatch how it goes. It kind of has a sheen to it, I guess is how I would say. So that's it right here. Do you see? Okay, so this is clearly matte, and then this one has a little bit of a sheen to it whenever it hits the light. And this one, again, is in the shade Sangria. So both of those colors together look really awesome. I'm excited. Like I said, I don't think I have any single eyeshadows from Anastasia. So we'll see how it goes. I've heard really great things about their single eyeshadows for their blendability. So I'm hoping that those two fall in that same line. Okay, we have 3 products before we dive into the hot mess that is the lipstick land. So we have the CC Cream by IT Cosmetics. This is just a little sample, but really this is like a full coverage foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. Obviously the full size one is much bigger than this, and it has a pump. This is a squeezy too, which I actually appreciate for the small sample. So I'm excited about this. I feel like I need to spend a weekend out in the sun and I'll be the medium shade. But I've heard, actually I used this a while ago, like a long time ago, and I went through it. It was one of the foundations that I actually emptied. So I'm excited to have that back in my collection. And then she also gave me the Pacifica Crystal Power Hydro Mist. So I actually have this in my skincare collection already, but I am almost out. I love this mist, you guys. If you are looking for something that is really similar to the Pixie Glow Mist but doesn't leave you as greasy and oily, pick this up because this dries down so well. It leaves your skin feeling really refreshed. What I will do is I will cleanse my face and then I will spray this, let it completely dry, and then I will go in with my moisturizer over top. Whenever I skip this step, my skin looks much more dull. So this is going to give you that brightening effect, and it's going to make you look super radiant and luminous. It's not going to make you look dewy. So you're not going to have oil on your face, but it is going to make you look luminous and like you're glowing from within. I love that stuff so, so much. And then next up we have the IT Miracle Water. This is a 3-in-1 glow tonic. So you're supposed to apply it with a cotton pad after you go in with your cleanser. So we'll see how this works. I feel like it's probably going to be really similar to this in terms of what it's meant to do. So I'm excited to see how it works. Obviously, I'm much more into like affordability for myself whenever I purchase things. So if it does what this does, then I'm going to be buying this and not that, because that's going to be a lot more pricey. But still, I'm excited to try it out. Okay, now we still have lipsticks to go through. Oh my gosh, this video is already 28 minutes long. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through them relatively quickly and do swatches. So we have 2 full-size Bite Beauty lipsticks. The first one is in the shade Zen, which is a beautiful, like, wine cranberry shade. So this is Zen right here. You can see it has a little bit of a red undertone too. This is going to be a lot more, what is the word? Sheer. So this formula right here, is it different? Does it have a different name? Luminous Cream Lipstick. Okay. And then what are my, hold on, because I'm just trying to make sure. Luminous Cream. What are you? Luminous Cream. This does not feel right. Okay, I don't know. I feel like there's different types of formulas because some of my lipsticks by Bite are much more opaque. So I don't know, but this one is in the shade Pepper, which I've actually had my eye on for a while. It is such a beautiful rosy nude. So this is Pepper right here, and this is Zen. Oh, I'm so excited to have more Bite Beauty in my collection. So next up we have the Becca Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss, and this one is in the shade, what are you? Quartz Seashell. Rose Quartz Seashell. So I definitely had this on my Wishlist Wednesday, and honestly I put this on yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday without adding, or maybe it was the day before. I don't know. Anyways, I put this on without any sort of lip gloss or lipstick, and it is beautiful on the lips. It is so gorgeous. It makes your lips look wet, like they are just drenched in glycerin or something like that. You know what I mean? I love this so much. I feel like this is going to be a staple in my collection for the spring and the summertime, with or without lipstick. I'm just so excited that I was able to get this from my mom. Love this lip gloss so much. Next up, we have the Urban Decay Vice Special Effects, and I'm pretty sure this is a lip gloss. So it's like weird. It has a little brush. I'll show you the packaging. This one is in the shade Brugia. So it's a lip top coat. This is what the packaging looks like. It has a really, really long wand right here, and then we have all of the actual product right there. So this is what the shade looks like. It's kind of a burgundy with reflex of gold. So I could definitely see that this would have to be a lip topper and not a lip gloss on its own, because it just looks like not very opaque in that it wouldn't, why is it not focusing? There we go. Like it definitely wouldn't pay off and it would look streaky on the lips. So I'll play around with that. I'm curious to see how I'm going to like it. Sometimes I love products like that, and then other times I'm like, no, this is not happening. Next up, we have a Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Slay. And this is a beautiful color. So this is kind of a purpley mauve plum. So this is what it looks like right here. The consistency, if you are familiar, is very much like a liquid, a lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So it has that really nice sheen and shine to it, but it's also very opaque and could pretty much second a lipstick with a gloss. So for me, this isn't going to be a lipstick topper, just because it's so opaque that you're going to lose your lipstick underneath. But I'm excited about that. That's really, really pretty. So we'll see how it goes. Next up, we have a Hypnotic Lights Holographic Lip Topper. We have a ton of lip toppers today. This one is by Milani, and it's in the shade Electro Light Night. I don't know. It's shade 06, but the thingy is all sort of jacked up. I can't even get this off. This is on there really tight, you guys. Let me see if I can just scrape it like this. Okay, I think this is gonna work. But this is really pretty in the tube. It kind of reminds me a lot of the one that I just swatched, the other one by Urban Decay. So we'll see how this goes if I can get it open. This is not working very well for me. This is on tight, you guys. Like really freaking tight. Okay. I feel kind of embarrassed right now. This struggle is real. But the packaging is super gorgeous. Like, once I can actually show you. Sorry, I have to get it all off, even if it's not just the lid. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't like it. So this is what the packaging is. I love this glittery gold top right here. And then we have the classic Milani logo. So let's see what this, ooh, that is nice. Holy shyster. All right, so this is some metallic stuff right here. This is what it looks like. It looks a lot more glittery and metallic in person. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that because you guys know how I am about metallic lips. So if it looks glittery on the lips, then we're gonna have a problem. But if it just looks wet and reflective like this, then I think we'll be okay. So I'm hoping for the latter. Please don't let me down, Milani. Speaking of Milani, we also have the Amore Shine Liquid Lip Color. So this is not their liquid lipstick, but it's a liquid lipstick. So it's the consistency that you would find in a lipstick, but it's in a tube. Basically, I feel like they need to come out with different names because when I think of liquid lipstick, I think of matte. It's gonna dry down, it's not gonna move, and then I feel like this would fit in the category of lip cream because it's a liquid, or it's a lipstick, but it's liquid, but it's creamy and not matte. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. It's a really, really beautiful color. We'll see how it dries over the next couple of products, but this is a gorgeous nude. It's like a pinky blush mauve nude. So I'm excited. Did I even say the name? Crush Big Win 03. And then we also have a lipstick by Milani. This is called Rose Femme, which you guys know that Milani lipsticks are some of my favorite formulas ever. This is a beautiful color. Definitely has the Milani lipstick smell. So this is the shade right here. That is beautiful. That is so pretty, you guys. It's like a mauve rose with a little bit of like a brickish undertone to it. That's interesting. I'm excited. Yes, mommy, come through. All right, we also have the Sheer Wisdom Lush Lip Oil in the shade Royal Blood from Butter London. So this is the packaging. It's actually really luxurious. It's black, and then you can see the color right here. And then we have like the gold detailing, and it's a push pin. So if you can see like right there, that's where the product is. And then it is like one of those old school sort of thingies. I don't even know what you would call that. So you just push it up like that, and then the product fills the little felt right here. So it is an oil. Ooh, yes, honey. So it's not going to be like a crazy color or anything like that. It's just going to add a little bit of a shine to your lips. So it's right here, but that feels nice. I am excited about this. I don't really have a ton of lip treatments in my collection right now. So I'm excited. I'll keep you guys posted on whether or not this actually does anything for the lips. And then last up, we have a Kat Von D mini liquid lipstick in the shade Lovesick. And I'm excited about this because it looks, ooh, that is beautiful. All right, it is a pinky violet that actually reminds me, don't burn me, a lot of my Anastasia Where are you? Liquid lipstick in the shade. Hold on. Let me find it. Where are you? Okay. I have too many. That's the problem. Here it is. I had it the right. Okay. So this is Soft Lilac. I'm curious to see if these are similar. Okay. So Soft Lilac is like this one's big sister. It's just a lot deeper, but it's the same color. So if you guys like Soft Lilac, which is right here, then you will probably like the shade from Kat Von D. But I'm excited. That looks really, really pretty. Definitely cool tone for sure. So we'll have to see how it goes with a lot of the looks that I do, but yay! So that is going to complete this very collective makeup skincare haul. Thank you so much to my mom for purging your makeup collection and giving me so many of these products. I really, really love you and I appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already. Something weird is going on with my subscribers because I will have like the same person have to resubscribe to my channel because YouTube is just dropping them. So I apologize for that, but if you do want to stay up to date, I'm going to contact YouTube and try to get the glitch fixed. But if you notice that my channel is not popping up for you, maybe just check that. So I apologize. I'm going to try to check in with them, but I noticed that something weird was going on. Like it would increase by 10 and then decrease by 10. And I was like, why does it keep fluctuating the same number? And it keeps dropping people like over and over again. So I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I hope that you guys have a beautiful Monday and I will see you in my next video, which is going to be a wish list Wednesday. So I'll see you soon. Bye.